Most people think they need to know thousands of words to become fluent in English and speak confidently, because a lot of people around us saying it all the time. But is it true or not? Let's figure out together. Most common researches are showing us that to become fluent, you need to learn 1,000 of words and you will be able to start speaking. In reality, from my personal experience, you need even less. From 300 to 500 words to start speaking. Doesn't sound so terrible, right? And obviously, if you can understand what I'm saying right now, your English vocabulary is good enough to start speaking. But why we are not speaking still? Why we know all that words and still cannot even speak even simple phrases for every day, like good morning or whatever? That can become very stressful for us non-native speakers, because we understand we reach some level of English where we can understand everything but cannot speak. That's pretty common. You're not the one. In this video I will tell you why it's happening, how you can overcome it. Let's start. We will start from the completely beginning. Remember yourself as a little kid. Obviously you cannot remember yourself when you was a kid, but you definitely have understanding how it looks like. First, you are able to say not even words. It was sounds. After they became letters, and after letters you start saying some basic words for every day, which you hear every day. After they became phrases, and after sentences, and after all you become that fluent native speaker as you are right now. What the difference between you right now learning English and that little kid who was trying his best to learn a native language? Definitely you think it's like bravery. That's true. That's completely right. Because a kid don't worry about making mistakes. He doesn't worry to sound weird. And that's the main difference. As adults, we always compare ourselves to others, that somebody is doing better than us, and we completely shy to speak because as the beginners in speaking, our skills are terrible. And as a kid, you completely don't care. You having your best days and you just saying words, sounds, even if they completely wrong. That's how you should act as an adult as well. You should start speaking as fast as possible. You should take it and take that period when you sound terrible as something which will help you grow and become fluent in English. Of course, for adults it's harder to sound like a native English speaker than for kids, because we have our brain and facial muscles adapted for our own language. That's why we cannot produce sound the right way. But it doesn't mean you cannot speak English. For being understood, you don't need to sound perfect. You don't need to sound like a native speaker. You just need to start speaking, and for beginning it will be terrible and hard. But after, it will be easier and easier for you. You will enjoy how you sound. You will enjoy that other people can understand you. I know that feeling because I was the same. I can give you one more example. I was learning English for 10 years and I was at the point when I was able to understand every single word in videos I watched. But when it comes to speaking, I wasn't able to say even a single phrase with 5 words on it. So is it a dictionary problem? Obviously not. It was lack of practice speaking. And once I started speaking, I slowly started getting progress. It wasn't easy at all. At the beginning, it's hard and you sound not perfect, I would say. And you think everyone's around will judge you for your accent, for how weird you sound. But in reality, it's not true. Especially if you're speaking to a native speaker, they will not judge you. Most of the time, they just cheer you up and saying how great job you're doing. And it's not me being lucky with my language partners while I was practicing English speaking. That's how most of English speakers are acting. They are really helping you to grow. So if you can take one thing from this video, that would be start speaking now. Don't waste your time of learning endless vocabulary. Of course, that's important if you want to sound richer and you will sound like an intelligent person. But at the beginning, you don't need that much words, even 100 or 200 words if you know at the beginning. That's completely okay to start speaking, and you will grow as you learn. If you decided to start speaking starting today, I have my series of Speak With Me lessons where I speak and you repeat my phrases after me. So that's how you start overcoming your fear to speak and build that confidence step by step.